So the cinematic abomination that is simply known as August 2015 has finally come to an end, and at last we're back to good movies, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm very happy to say that Tom Hardy is back with his new cinematic hit, Legend. A movie that is based off of the book called The Profession of Violence, written by John Pearson, and tells the story of the rise and fall of the Kray twins during their time in London in the 1960s, in which they pretty much ruled the streets through the means such as gang violence, crime, and corruption. One thing that I thought was absolutely fantastic about this film is that you see Tom Hardy play both of the Kray twins, but he also gives them very alternate personalities, which is what they were like in real life. With the role that he gives for Reggie Kray, you see a guy who's mostly calm, down to earth, just wants to get the job done, and really just enjoys the more simpler things in life. Meanwhile, with Ronnie Kray, you see an absolute straight-up psychopath, which I thought was fantastic because in reality that's what Ronnie Kray was genuinely like. He was a guy that not only was he notorious for being one of the biggest gangsters in British history, but he was also a guy who was very well known for having problems with mental health and anger issues. Another thing that I like about this is something that's just more of a personal favourite of mine when it comes to films. This is something to do with the movie that you would often get in things such as Birdman, The Shining, and even the opening scene to Avengers Age of Ultron, and that is long takes. I love them. There's even a scene in the nightclub that's actually run by the Kray twins where you actually think, this scene is 10 minutes long, how are they doing this all in one shot? If any of you guys watching this actually like that kind of stuff, then I'm almost certain you're going to love this film. Another thing that you should definitely look out for is the supporting cast. Despite the fact you've got Tom Hardy playing both of the main characters, the supporting cast members are pretty much what make this film work. For example, you've got Christopher Eccleston, better known for playing the Ninth Doctor on Doctor Who, playing Leonard Reed, the man who's actually in charge of taking down the Kray twins. And also, other than that, playing Ronnie Kray's boyfriend is Taron Egerton, who you may actually recognise as Eggsy from Kingsman: The Secret Service. I thought they were both fantastic in their roles, and I don't think I could have asked for a really better performance other than that. If there was anything though that kind of bugged me about this film without giving away too many spoilers, is that in my opinion they focused more than needs be when it came to the subplot between Reggie Kray and his girlfriend, who later on does in fact become his wife. Given that this is a film that focuses on Ronnie and Reggie, it didn't really seem to make that much sense to put a lot of focus on Reggie's girlfriend Frances, but thankfully it didn't get to the point where it was just dragging away from what was supposed to be the main story of the film. But overall I think it's really easier to say that I honestly really enjoyed this movie. Not just because I'm a huge Tom Hardy fan, but I'm also quite a big fan of gangster movies. I got really excited whenever I saw the trailer for the film appear every time I went to the cinema every week, and I've decided I'm definitely gonna buy this when it finally comes out on DVD. I have decided, folks, to give Legend a B+. Guys, thanks so much for watching this review. I have a question for you all. What did you think about Legend? Let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts on the film were. And other than that, I've been Tartarus Pictures, and I will see you later. Good night.